Sometimes there's day that everything seems to not go exactly as planned, and today was one of those. My van decided that she had a little bit enough. It started with my heater in my front that was making a ton of noise, and that provoked my van to stall for some very strange reason. And after that, it went all the way to a low RPM. Yeah, one of those days. So much fun! This is not how I wanted to start this video. I came into a little place to film the beautiful snow and the trees and everything. And I stopped because something fell in the back. And I came back in the front. And my heater, the fan is making a lot of noise, so I came and just like shut the fan on because it's just like so loud, and the van was completely stopped. So right now I don't know what to do. Why this happened? So I'm not in the back country, but I'm in a dirt road. I was supposed to go at the end there, which is not very far. I wanted to film this beautiful snow. Right now I'm just idling just to see. It seems to be alright. The fan was so loud that I didn't even realize that the van was stopped. My fan is just like insanely noisy right now. Oh yeah, this is the fan. But this morning, maybe I have something with my battery. This morning I realized that this was on and the fan was getting weaker. I hate when the van is not as reliable. You don't know what to do. Like it's just, yeah, it's getting weaker a little bit. When they hear me coming. Someone told me to bang on the heater itself, the blower. Based on this, it can happen. You know, I'm in such a beautiful place that I cannot just enjoy it. I'm just focusing on my vans. So a car stall when the blower motor run often means that the motor is drawing too much power, overloading the electrical system or alternator, and there's an underlying issue with a bad blower motor, a vacuum seal, a vacuum leak, or a failed air control valve, causing the engine to struggle with extra load, especially idling. So I think what I'm gonna do, I'm obviously gonna change my motor and do all the tests to do that. I watched some video and I think I can do it on my own and look like I just need to remove the battery, put a new motor. It seems to be a tight, I don't know if I have all the tools though, but doesn't seem to be such a big thing. So I think I'm not gonna use the heater at all, which is alright. I do have the heater in the back, you know what I mean? Just as long as I know my engine and everything is fine, that is just that blower that causing that, you know, that can happen. It's okay. It's okay, we can relax, I think, I hope. All right, maybe I can start enjoying the place. All right, Let's enjoy my cup of tea. All of this before I even have a sip of my cup of tea. The best thing, guys, which is my heater right here, really blow in that direction, which is the back of my van. But when I want to spend time in the front, like I want to do this morning, because I want to see the beautiful colors and the snow, now it's gonna warm up the front. So no need for a heater anymore. And no, by the way, I know this sensor that you should not drive with your heater of the back working. You know, if I wanted to stay nice and cozy while I'm driving, and if I was just like leave it on, you can drive like when I have like a short distance, when I know I'm not gonna do any highway, like no big speed. I leave it on sometimes, you know, because instead of turning off and turning back on. But I'm not gonna drive a long distance with the heater on. I think it can just bring too much air inside the heater, and yeah, someone who installed heater told me to not do that. And my idea when I came here was like, oh, maybe I can fly the drone. I had an idea this morning of I wanted to start my video. I'm like, beautiful drone of that snow in the trees. This is what, like, you know, people who want to plan. If you want to plan a road trip in a van, you can. But I'm telling you, most likely it's not gonna go the way you want. It's just the way it is. Van life is always something else. Even me planning some videos. How many times I plan something for a video, kind of like just an idea to start a video, kind of, you know what I mean? Nope, doesn't start that way. So yeah, I don't think I'm not sure about flying the drone. It's kind of me, a little bit windy, and I don't have the best drone. I have an old drone, old, very small drone, and I think we're not gonna fix that outside for the next week or so. Alright, let's see if this van starts. Yeah, no problem. I'm just thinking while I'm driving that once in a while I'm gonna have to start my heater when my window is gonna be foggy, you know? I don't want to use the heater if it draws too much power and kind of messed up with the actual van. You know what I mean? It's fine, it's a little bit chilly when I'm driving, whatever, not the end of the world, but yeah, I'm not gonna order the part right away. I'm gonna have to probably gonna do that in Vancouver. It will be easier to get the part, I think. Yeah, part situation, it's all good. One thing that's annoying is usually when I'm driving, the heater in the front is gonna obviously warm up the back, you know, but right now that doesn't happen, so my heater in the back is gonna have to be turning on a little bit more often than usual. And I'm sure I'm gonna see that comment that Kitty and I we should get a new van. Kitty. It's funny because one time I make the first video say like, oh, you know, my van's getting older, maybe I'm gonna need a new van, you know, I'm thinking about it once in a while, and people in the comment were just like, no, keep your van, what are you doing, this is different. I had like 90% of people would just say no, and now I see it so often. Every time a little something happened, people was like, get a new van, why you don't get a new van? Obviously I'm not gonna change a van because of a blower, you know, that's probably $100-200 max of part to change. But right now, I currently, you know, I don't talk about all my little issue on my van because we're having that kind of chat every day. Almost, you know. But I do have 1, 2, 3, 4 things right now that I know this winter I need to change. One thing is kind of a little bit bigger, and my guess is probably gonna be a good $2,000 on repair this winter. Yeah, probably that. One that I'm not quite sure how much that will cost. last year we've done a lot of repair on the van. We've done the rust repair. I think I had exhaust manifold. I changed my tire, which is, you know, normal once in a while. What else we done last year? Yeah, we done a little bit on the suspension. We done, yeah, I don't know how much I spent last year. I would have to dig in. Amanda, my tax person, maybe be able to pull out how much I spent last year, but in the winter, but it was a good amount. And yep, this winter so far we have 4 things to change, to fix, I should say. Seriously, dude, you look like a mean face right now. What's going on? Think any of you would be willing to do this job? There's a guy on the crane working. I know that he's tired, but I would never do that. I would be scared out of my mind. Crazy job. So I'll be honest, guys, I don't know if my van's doing good. Once in a while it go like quite low RPM, which I understand why my van stall was probably going too low and the heater blowing. Look. Is it normal? Is it normal? This is why I'm filming some stuff sometimes. And it started, I did a little nap, little relaxing, not even nap, just relaxing, and now it started raining and the windows are foggy because I don't want to use the heater. I mean, when I'm driving, I think it's fine. Obviously, like I'm gonna turn it on if I need for the front to see anything. But yeah, I'm concerned that I'm trying to see if the van's gonna stall without the heater on right now. It's just did what you saw, just going super low, sorry. Which I don't know if it's normal, is it? Doesn't sound like it is. It doesn't sound like it is. But I rarely idle my van. I mean, technically, going back down again. Technically, by law, you're not supposed to idle in British Columbia. There's a law about that. But we're doing some tests. We're alright. We're doing some tests if our van's gonna survive or not. I think I'm gonna have to go see Daryl and get this van checked. It's okay. He's already have a list of stuff that he needs to check anyway. So. Joy. And I don't have a ton of driving. I'm 45 minutes from Vancouver, and the terminal to take the ferry is right there. So yeah, we don't have that much driving right now. I'm just gonna stay probably another day or two around Squamish and do the drive to Vancouver and take the ferry and go see Daryl. I cannot go far from my mechanic. Kitty, what you did there? Chewing some stuff. Kitty like to chew every little piece of box and paper like this. She do that. I don't know why. This box too. She done that. She done that. Yeah. It's you who did that. It's you who did that. Yeah, he can give us a kiss. She don't play in the box, but she actually make a mess with the box. Oh. You know what you guys do when your day doesn't go the way you want? You go get some sushi! Look at those beautiful sushi. Oh, they're still kind of warm. Yam avocado roll. While I was waiting for my sushi, I was scrolling online and I saw someone asking question about like they wanted to do a road trip. They were planning the next year road trip. I mean, they were like, where I'm gonna sleep, where I'm gonna go. I'm like, oh my god. And I was in their van and I was like, this is why I don't plan anything. Because look, today was not my plan. I thought we'd start with a beautiful snowy type of video. Snow in the mountain. Now it's raining. It's gloomy. And yeah, the van is like, we don't know the van right now. What she want? Does she want to go good or she want to go bad? We don't know. It's kind of like So this is van life. We never know what's gonna happen. We never know. But we know that sushi are really good though. But one thing I realized, like everything in life lately, look at the size of the sushi. This place used to be like my favorite place to get sushi in town, and now it's just like, it's been disappointment every time when I'm coming. I came after my road trip, I came here and I had some sushi, and I usually take another dish that they remove from their menu, and I went to grab some regular sushi and I was like, this is small. Yeah, they sell you like more expensive sushi, but they make it small. Life. Alright guys, I don't know what type of video it's gonna be. A journey of a van lifer with problem with the old van. Sometimes that's what it is. Sometimes we travel a lot. Sometimes we do van survival kind of more. So stay tuned to see what's gonna happen. What's gonna happen with the van? I don't know. The van's gonna run super great, no issue. The heater is gonna go back to normal. I don't think so, but or everything's gonna fall down. Hopefully the next video it's not like a towing type of video. Hopefully it's just, yeah, the blower and that's it. No other strange issue. So yeah, I hope you enjoy. Stay tuned. I think the next video, yeah, we're gonna go in Vancouver. I have a bunch of stuff to do there, and eventually going back to the mainland to fix this problem. So I hope you enjoy. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not already. It's free guys, and it really help, and I truly appreciate. And I'm gonna leave you with Miss Kitty, obviously. I don't cry. I don't cry. Don't worry. What's up, little girl? What's up? You wanna give us a kiss? Okay. You want a kiss right there? You have a kiss right there. Alright guys, we'll see you into the next one. You want a kiss, Kitty? Not a kiss. Aww, I got you. Alright guys.